テスト。ではでは。
Long day, huh?
Alright, so where were we? Okay. So to be able to climb, we need to remove it. Does that mean that? I guess not.
These loose rocks look like they might be passable. If only I had a tool to drill through them.
Hmm. Okay. So that's how you get that. Alright. Maybe the deposit is up here. Let's see. Da-da-da-da. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we need to craft another thing and connect it to the ship. So let's go this way.
Okay. This is not good. We are surrounded.
Yep. Alright.
Damn it. So much for plan B.
Time for plan L for lava, I guess.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Hey, what's this? Huh. It's triggering the alert in my suit. I need to learn more about this thing.
Anomalies. Looks like a jellyfish, honestly. Can I?
Hey, man. We're running out of storage space.
Oh, that's okay. That's radiation. Okay. So, do I have travel panels? I do. Okay. Okay, so storage space, you see. We are running low on storage eventually, though. It's a bit problematic. There we go. So I have a bottleload of storage space. We don't have enough of that. What are we missing? Fuel. Ah, yeah, fuel. Yeah, we have nobody on the fuel platform. Drill. Mining outpost. So
Okay, I went beyond the rocks. It doesn't look good. The lava river is fast as hell. I'll be straight with you. There's no way around it.
Holy shit. What now?
I guess we need to get across somehow. Any ideas up your smart-ass sleeve?
So now I'm smart, huh?
Still, even I might not be enough. But a smarter version of us? Yeah, he could do the trick.
The scientist. You could look for a solution in that research lab you built.
Okay, let's give it a go.
yeah, but we're fooling people. Aren't we? Yeah. Shouldn't have gotten the botanist.
Hi there. You doing all right?
I don't know. All right, I guess, but still trying to find sense in this plot twist.
To be fair, it is a literal plot twist.
You're dealing with it really well. Great job.
Long time since I heard those two words put together. But yeah, focusing on the work helps me keep my demons at bay.
I know that feeling.
Just don't push yourself. You don't need to prove anything.
Really? It's hard when everybody takes you for a useless loser.
You're anything but useless. We really need your mining skills here.
My
Wow. That's new. But is it really me you need? I mean, with this change, am I still the same person I was? Relax. You're still the same dude, but you have both arms now. You're healed. Doesn't feel that simple. Don't worry about it too much. No. I'll try.
Is the botanist upstairs? Okay.
Hey, everything okay on your side? Actually, I was going to approach you. Do you think... Is there any way I can go back to my life, I mean? Imagine there was a way, and you could go back. What would be the first thing you'd do? That's a no-brainer. I'd check up on Lena. I'm worried to death about her.
Oh, he's a family man. That's cute.
Why would you be worried? No, forget I said that. I think I'm still a little confused, that's all. You miss her. Don't you? Of course I do. Suddenly, everything's gone. Just like that. It's brutal. I'll need more time to even start hoping to come to terms with it. Sure. Take your time. But remember, you're needed here. Yeah. I'll do my best to find some sense in it.
Okay. Oh, there is a call. To the com room then.
Hello?
Jan Dolsky. Finally. I've been impatient to meet you.
Yeah, sure. You that big fish Lucas was mumbling about?
The biggest fish.
Terrence Maxwell. But yes, I am both his and your superior at mining operations. First of all, my heartfelt condolences. Losing the whole crew must have been hard on you.
Yeah. Still can't get over it.
Literally.
Their families have
I can't
been
get over the
informed.
Waver because of that.
They're grief-stricken, as you can imagine. But the deaths of their loved ones will go down in history as part of a pioneering discovery. Your discovery.
So, do people know I found Rupidium?
We're keeping the news within a very limited circle. It's only wise for the time being.
Of course. Yeah. No reason to get everyone hyped up. Might still fail.
I mean, Jan
can
won't,
see
but
you're
I
a
might.
grown man, Jan. And you understand the stakes. Don't want to put pressure on you, but
No pressure, but all the pressure.
failure is not an option.
I see.
That's why you had me create my altars? You'd rather let me lose my mind than lose the Rupidium?
It was a long shot, I admit. But we were saving both. Rupidium and you, Jan. Do you think it was a mistake?
So we know they don't care about us because they're a corporation. They're after the resource. That's fair. We do have mixed feelings, but we can't say that we're not happy about it. We could have just stayed there and died. So
I
yeah.
have mixed feelings. Sure, it's better to be alive, but I feel like a line's been crossed.
Yep. We're literally
You
yoinking people from
certainly
their
have a chance
realities.
to experience something extraordinary. Many people would envy you.
Let's just get one thing straight, Maxwell. I know you expect things of me, but I'm no hero.
Oh, heroism. Are you familiar with the works of Albert Camus?
No. I mean, I am, but yeah, sure, fine.
Of course.
Then we will understand each other well.
Rats in the puzzle.
Camus believed heroism was easy, accessible. For him, it was living a normal man's life that was a true challenge.
Yep.
Being decent, doing the right thing.
A hero can be heroic once. That's about it.
Are the first person to prove that we can actually excavate rupidium in quantities that can really make a difference. A dream the biggest corporations have been chasing for over a decade now, constantly failing.
The biggest
You say
corporation's
another
dream.
hero?
To have endless
Well,
people.
Maybe I don't need you to be one. Maybe you should just carry on being a decent man, Jan Dulski.
Jan Disensky, okay. He is buttering us up for something though. But yeah.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad. Thanks.
Of course, I would lie to you if I said your work is done.
There we go.
You've probably noticed how different rupidium looks in reality than on the training materials they showed you.
It looks like a glitch, yeah.
It changes form constantly. Its chemical structure is so volatile that it is almost impossible to capture two particles in the same state.
It's basically
A fleeting
raving, yeah.
substance. Spectacular. But also very unstable.
So, you're afraid the rupidium I found might not withstand the journey?
I know it won't. That's why we came up with a special container for it. An Ark.
I see.
You mean like a box?
A hermetic module dedicated specifically to storing and transporting rupidium. We have blueprints for it. Lucas should send the necessary data over to you by the time we finish talking. Constructing a rupidium Ark should be your primary focus now.
Listen, you're very convincing, but I'm afraid I just won't have the time to do
Yep.
it. I need to find a way forward before the sun comes up.
You're losing faith easily. Look how far you've come. You survived the landing. You found rupidium. Then you branched yourself and managed to get the base moving. Would you really be happy with yourself if it all went to waste?
No,
Waste.
but still.
Wow. Is that what you consider saving my life?
Your life, my life. Let's face it. All it is a predetermined string of events, distorted with myriads of random, meaningless decisions.
Ah, yes, the RNG
We
god.
spend centuries looking for some kind of sense in it, some kind of meaningful pattern or recipe. Still, no satisfactory answer comes. Until, once in hundreds, maybe thousands of years, a chance appears to make a leap in our understanding of reality.
What can I say?
What can I say
I
except
don't
you're
know.
welcome?
Whatever you make of it,
Come on, man.
let me bare my soul to you.
Unlock one more SWAT. I need the
These
scientist.
are rare moments that matter. enough talking. Lucas said you had questions. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
Yep.
Do you know what happened to my crew?
Lucas showed me the records. I have a theory, but it's more of a hunch. I don't have any hard proof to support it.
What is it?
Well, I think it might have been the quantum processing unit that killed them.
Really? How?
What? But that's... No, that's crazy.
Do you read detective stories, Jan? The culprit always needs to have two things. A motive and a means. Well, it certainly had a means to do it.
But why?
Like I said, it's just a hunch. I'm afraid I won't have much more time for now, Jan. Do you have any other questions?
What will happen to my altars when we get back?
I don't know. Yet. I don't need to tell you this is unprecedented. There are no good practices here. But I know one thing. You can trust me and Lucas completely.
Which means we shouldn't trust them at all.
But if
Got
anyone
it.
else contacts you, it's absolutely vital you don't tell them anything about the existence of the altars.
What? Why?
It's obvious.
You know very well why, Jan.
Yep.
The law has been violated.
You don't touch.
I thought Lucas said
Genetics.
branching was authorized.
You haven't been listening. There are no procedures for this sort of situation. There is no one who can officially authorize such an act. At the end of the day, it was your decision to branch yourself. It will be in your best interest to keep that in mind when considering the consequences.
Yep.
I don't like the sound of this.
We're gonna go to Space
We will
Court.
come back to it later, I'm sure. Right now, I'll have to leave you shortly. Is there anything else?
Yep. The third one.
The branching procedure. There's a story there. Tell me.
It is something that has been tested long ago within Ally Corp. But for completely different reasons and, as you can imagine, in a much more rudimentary fashion.
Altering mind records? For whom?
For the comp.
I'm sorry, Jan. It's highly classified and I already told you too much. I think you deserve answers, but regarding this matter, like I said, things were tested just for a while. Not much came of it. Now, I'd love to keep on chatting, but I really will need to be ending this call soon. Do you have any more questions?
Nope, that's it.
No. I'm good.
Rapidium Arc, Jan. That's what you should focus on right now.
ありがとうございました。
Your secret is safe with me and Lucas. Once you come back with a remedy for Earth's ailments, nobody will think of punishing you for how you got it. Remember, just do the right thing. Now, I really have to go, but it was a pleasure talking to you, and we will talk more, I promise. Until then.
Alright.
朝活か W おはよ
ようさなだ、おはようございます。まあ、ちょっと、寝なきゃ。だからちょっと、おい。寝なかった。だからちょっと、配信するかい。思った。まあ、その感じ。
僕も寝てなかった昨日。
大丈夫。暑いすぎだったけ。と、別の理由か。 remember, with enough movement, you'll be able to sleep properly. I generally, it's a combination. Not feeling well and being kind of down, so, you know, games solve this. Yeah, right, it's night, basically, so. That guy told us to build a arc. Is it a building? Of course it's a building. Yay. Whoa. Horrible. Many outposts.
気づかず遅くなって教会に行く時間になっちゃった。
あ、大丈夫だよ。気をつけてね。今日暑いだから。んで、行ってらっしゃい、真田。また遊ぶね。
いいえ、もう一度 W。
あ、もう行ったっけ？あ、気づなかった、ごめん。まあ、俺はちょっと眠いね。だから、ちゃんと見てできない。
行く時間になったから、結局寝てなかった。
うん、あ、なるほどね。まあ、そうね。あ、でもよ。今日は週末だから大丈夫と思います。
わかりますよ。僕も眠たい。
そうにゃ。あ。Just like the famous song said, 大丈夫よ、大丈夫よ、大丈夫よ、大丈夫じゃない。だ。ナイス。上手です。ちなみにブルガリア語はカタカナとひらがな全くできる。あ、ちょっと待って。俺のモデルはちょっと。OK？ テスト。OK。治った。治ってない。One sec, let me change the model. The funny thing is that this model is heavier than the proper model. Wait. There we go. So this should be fine. Test. It's a bit slow though. Weird. Anyway. I need to play around
I
with
don't
it
have Russian keyboard stickers, so I'm typing erasing until I get the characters right.
Yeah, no, generally you can. One sec. Realigning the model so it works properly. There we go. Test. Okay, it's moving properly. It might be that the game itself is, you know, reducing the FPS. Anyway, but yeah, it's fine because you can use like hiragana and katakana actually. Let me just restart the whole thing. Wait, maybe it's building the cache. You can actually, and that's how I actually teach people who don't know Bulgarian. This. Oh. Okay. Test. It's probably some setting with the FPS or something, who knows. Test. Test. Okay, it's when it out tabs. That's very... Test, test. Meow, meow. Test, test. It's probably a setting from the game. Anyway, despite that,
Good.
you can actually just use... 1 second. This for that. It's the same. We have the same mora in Bulgarian and Japanese, so you can actually just do it like this, and it's actually absolutely fine. Exactly this, which is точно така.
途中の鷹
See? Same one. You can't do it with Russian though. That's the problem, because Войте and like здравствуйте, it's a meeker language, and it relies on things like твойте, which you can't really do in Japanese. But the Bulgarian zdrasti, you can just do this.
ずらすち
See? Zdrasti. It's the same as zdrasti. You don't really have the z
Yep,
sound, but
the
that's
chai
about
kind
it.
of sounding stuff.
Yep.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and Russian has the whole like dia, like the, what was it called? This, the мягкий знак, and the i.
Yep.
We can do that, but we don't have that. So, you know. One sec, I need to reduce this a tiny bit. There we go. But yeah, no, generally Bulgarian is much easier for that reason.
I'll cut the
specifically.
characters from paper and stick them on here.
Nice, you can do that. But like I said, you can just use katakana or hiragana. It's fine. And for pauses, you can just use this.
中黒
Nakaburo. You can do the dot. Nakaburo. Wait, is this what it's called?
中黒
Nakaburo. Inside bro. Okay, nice.
わらわら
Nakaburo. When they ask you where you want to where you want to eat, outside or inside, and you're like,
中黒 中風呂
1 second. Nakaguro. Nakaburo.
Oh, caps.
No, it's fine. I think you got auto-modded from the Nightbot for who the heck are you? My rival twin? Nakaguro.
Nipper LMAO.
It's fine. I need to have a stern talking to the Nightbot. The only thing that I'm currently aware that I can do with the bot is the Seribot and that's it. It's this. Or was it this? Wait. Let me just pause this. What was it? Serifan in
I'm
song.
already typing Korean by having memorized the characters' positions.
Cut fact. Yeah, it's kind of like, I mean, the thing is, for Ime it's much easier. because I'm just using the emo for Japanese. I know where it is in German. I know where it is in Bulgarian because I have only the English keyboard. And that's about it. I only have an English keyboard. You can actually just take the measures of the caps and 3D print it.
I'll type it in Rushenglish lol.
Okay, cat fact should have been cat fact. Seri, what the fuck, man? Is it offline? Seri fun. Oh, is it offline? Or does it need to be specifically in Serifan? Is the bot offline or something? What the heck? He's not in the chat.
Is it maybe instead of?
No, because you use Swash to do the like basically stuff in chat on the Twitch side. For bots, it's exclamation
Native
mark.
Twitch.
Yeah, native Twitch. For bots, it's exclamation mark. Why is the Seribot? Pускай Twitter support me email. Go to wrong chat type. It's modded, right? Let's see. I know it's modded because I've modded it before. Okay, already a moderator. Authorize the bot to use the channel. Maybe it's okay. I get it. Did it join?
A cat's brain is biologically more similar to a human brain than it is to a dog's. Both Hugh.
There we go. Yeah, it was apparently just not in the chat for some reason. Okay, I see. Приятна пазна комеча? Не?
Welcome, Siri.
Sirinya.
Nice to meet ya.
She's supposed to be in the chat 24/7, but you know, I'm just being a ninja. So a cat's brain is biologically more similar to a human's brain than it is to a dog's. Both humans and cats have identical regions for the brains that are responsible for emotions. Yeah, no, I get that on an emotional level. A cat just goes, and it's like grumpy. Dogs can't be grumpy, I think. They're always happy. But yeah, no. Apparently, Seri just ended up sleeping in, so we know where Sanada and Art's sleep went.
Do you say MNI toes for me too? In BLG?
So, мне тоже, you mean for me too? No, it's much easier. You don't have to say me too. You can just say yes. I mean, technically it's as също, but nobody uses that. You can just say и аз. So, то俺, то私. ビール欲しい？はい。と俺。そして俺。はい。これです。ね。The bot can actually understand Bulgarian when you write it like this. Nice. Yaz. But yeah, it's... And again...
Monkers.
You can just say this.
いやず
Diaz. Yes. That's about it. they can't end the "se" at the end, but that's about it. Yes, easy. Yes. I know, right? But yeah. Yes. Yes. Let's see. So let's put a mine for time, I guess. Crazy, but still. What's the closest route? This. Fine. Oh, we can. Yes. But that's the fun part. Russians, you can't really write Russian with just phonetic Latin, because you can't really pronounce, like you said, "не" тоже. The "не" is like you're supposed to write something like something like this. I don't even know if it can pronounce it. No, it's like ZH, yeah.
True.
So the representation,
is hard
because it's not really a phonetical language. It's just a grammar language. So you need to write it down in the language that it's intended to use, basically. So the biggest challenge there is exactly that. But like I said, Bulgarian is very phonetic, so you can just use it like that. Okay, nice. Okay, just here.
Cyrillic was made from Greek, so it was RLLY easy learning how to spell.
Yeah. It's easy, and also Bulgarian is easier because we're neighbors. Some words are the same, some pronunciations are the same. Of course, some things are missing because it's a different language, and technically, like I mentioned, Bulgarian is closer to Japanese. So if you combine Bulgarian for the
All Slavic languages sound like our villagers' Greek.
kinda, yeah. And the further north you go, the closer it will get, obviously. So, and like north and east. But specifically for Bulgarian, like we have like the deep-rooted connections from the Far East, because we are not we're just technically Slavic. That's the thing. Like they're like, yes, the blonde, blue-eyed Bulgarians. I'm like, what? You what, mate? Like, we are much more like basically
Fake Slavic busted.
Yeah, no, we're basically everything. Like Yakov mentioned, Greek have gyros, the Turkish have their döner and the döner pit and like the shawarma and whatnot. We have both of them here. Like Bulgarian kitchen is basically, because we're just in the middle of the Balkans, of the trade paths and trade routes for thousands of years. We have to have everything. We have to eat everything. We need to be the people who eat pork. We need to be the people who also eat all kinds of, other stuff and, mountain stuff.
Doner and shawarma is Arabic. Persian, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Lamb too.
Yeah, exactly. And like they're like, oh, it needs to be this or that type of meat, and we're like, what if we make it with pork? And they're like, no, that's against this and that. I'm like, we'll make it with pork. It's fine. We're Bulgarian. It's fine. So yeah, we're basically the roots of the Balkans. But yeah, no, it's generally Bulgarian is a little bit harder than most other like Slavic languages.
Meat is the best thing you can have, so you should know how to enjoy it.
Yeah, and different kinds of meat. But yeah, why is the model not moving? There we go. But yeah, no, the biggest and funniest way to actually just learn Japanese is you use the Bulgarian more, you use the German grammar with the verb at the end, and then you start learning Japanese. Because I technically started learning Japanese. I am starting to learn Japanese grammar eventually, kind of, when I have the time. This week, next week, something like that. So technically I haven't started properly learning Japanese yet. So it's, you know, just I'm a sham. I'm just, you know, parroting stuff I know. でも鳥じゃなくてでも鳥っぽいです。What's this? What's this? One second, I got absolutely demolished in a reply. I need to check something. The heck? I got okay. I got a random arigato gozaimashita. Like, okay. Okay, that's fine. It's the life of being a cat. Somebody's like, arigato gozaimashita, and I'm like, yeah, どういたしにゃして。気にしないで。As you see, I put Nyango in my like description.
Feels okay, man.
Also, I think I fixed the chat, so now you can actually see the like Monkus and Feels Okay, man, the Pepega brothers in the chat. So it's I've been working hard behind the scenes.
Oh, it does show up.
Yeah. Also, as you can see, we also have badges now. All thanks to the kind memes. So I've done a commission and have one more commission pending, but when it's out, I'll show off the remaining stuff that I've been commissioning from them. A second, let me where is the yeah there we go. Let's put on the cat for a bit. So yeah, no, it's I've been doing some work in the background, but I'll never do a VTuber. Maybe, possibly, probably, we'll see.
I'll start working shortly, so I'll get the sub badge in some days too.
Don't worry about it. Incoming radiation. Oh fuck! I forgot what time it is. I basically did this just because. So let me assign our guy to the thing. Workshop. Botanist. Production. Okay, so don't worry about it. It's just a hobby that I'm doing with streaming. I'm not aiming to become like big Mr. Streamer, but then again I feel bad for people that subscribe and don't even have a badge and stuff, so you know, I try to do better. Where is the captain's cabin? There we go. Here. So which setting? Gameplay, graphics.
All good, all Amazon.
Maximum. Why is the frame rate 60? Why is VSync on? Man. Oh. Fuck that. Why is motion blur on? There was a patch. Also, why is it using TSR? Man. I have DLSS. Fork off. Super resolution auto. Reflexible latency. Yes. Frame generation. Yes. Why? Yes, I know. It's supposed to be on. It's balanced. Okay. Okay, save. I hope it doesn't crash. Maybe I should have saved. Oh, okay, never mind. So, motion blur is off. Let's see. Yeah, no. The model is working fine. What about in game? Let's move around. Is it still moving? Yes, it is. Ay. Deus mio. 設定だったのか。戻ってきましたとかい。バカです。俺は。毎日ちゃんとこの設定確認してかにゃ。バカでございます。はい。では、we can talk to the other means.
I spotted a few loose screws here and there. Makes me wonder if you're not trying to break things to look busy. If you're bored enough to start conspiracy theories, I can find you something to do. Easy, I'm just messing with you. How are you?
I'm just messing with me. Can you talk to the guy?
Hey man, you're clearly angry. Meaningless small talk will only make me more angry. So maybe we can talk
Maybe
about
we should hold
something
hands.
meaningful. What calms you down? Punching that smirk of yours would definitely do the trick. But if you really need to know, walking it off, I guess.
I also walk off, but the problem is at some point there is not enough ground to cover if you keep walking off. So I understand this, that you would postpone the detonation by walking it off, but sometimes it's avoiding the detonation so it peters out. So this is escalating it. This is escalating it in a non-civil matter, and this is easy to maintain, aren't you?
Easy to maintain, aren't you?
This is the joke answer.
That's me. Simple life, simple needs.
Yeah. No, stop. Burden anxiety, boom. Burden anxiety and security. So, where is the rest of the knees? There is the botanist. We should cheer them on. Let's bust out the pom-poms. Can we pet the sheep?
Hello, Molly. You don't bite, do you?
It's good that it says pet the sheep, not play with the sheep, because yeah, excuse me. Okay, torimasu ka? Yeah, can we pet it again though?
Never thought I'd be so glad to see a sheep.
So funny. Playing with my sheep in the womb is not something that I would think I'd say on a weekend. Where is the botanist? He's down. Let's chase him down. Oi. Oi. Okay, he doesn't want to talk. The miner is upstairs though.
Can't sleep because of all that shit.
Watch it. I see. You're performing Jedi tricks with the box of cigarettes. Amazing. What's the time? Yeah, we should go to sleep. Wait. And then we should mine for time. Or whatever the resource was called. Also, I know this is probably something that like helps with either the air or something, the thing that spins. But every time I see some device that constantly spins, I'm like, 余った時間で何しよう? Ah, sorry. 舞茸ぐるぐるぐるぐる. And they're everywhere. Look at them in every room basically. It's probably the damn Wi-Fi towers. So how many? Sheesh. We need more anti-radiation thingies. Okay. That's. We need to put some on the queue. Then go here. Probably some time.
Hey man, we need to talk.
Okay. Where is he? In the metal outpost. Do you really need to talk out here? Oh no, it's on shift. Let's... Listen. Go. Then the rest of the shift with time. Because I don't want to get irradiated way too much. Avoid it as much as we can. Okay, he's in the kitchen, so we can. There we go. So, where is he? He's in the womb. Okay. Let's talk to ourselves in the womb. One sec. Search kitchen, workshop, botanist kitchen, base maintenance, technician.
Long day, huh?
Ah, yeah, no, the miner we have to talk about. Yum. Oh, he's listening to some music. Noise. What's up?
Hey, you wanted to talk about something?
Yeah,
What is it?
I need something to, keep me going.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like shit.
Mm-hmm. Same.
What do you mean?
The arm that I lost in an accident. It's weird, but it hurts.
Phantom pain.
I mean, fuck, it hurts.
Wait a minute. Isn't phantom pain supposed to work the other way around? Like if you had an arm
Imma
and
go
then you
crash
lost it,
after
then
all,
it
because
hurts.
I need that
What?
sleep,
I don't
even if
know.
it's 1 hour.
It's your arm, not mine. Damn, everything is so fucked up in here.
You're gonna go crash. Yeah, no, don't worry. Do have some nice dreams. Remember to stay hydrated. Oh, speaking of.
Stay hydrated 2-1.
I told you I've been
Oh,
working behind the
new.
scenes. Yeah, brand new. I've been working behind the scenes. So yeah, do enjoy the relaxation, get some sleep, and thank you for the redeem. Nya, 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 nya.
へへ。
あざっす。ありがとうございました。ではでは、ちゃんと休んでね。無理せず頑張って。またにゃ、さよならにゃ。
I am not some kind of wimp, so if I say it hurts, it really fucking hurts, alright?
バイバイ。
Okay, okay. Calm down. I believe you.
Alright, so you know there's only one way to deal with it, right? Numb the son of a bitch.
What are you talking about?
Painkillers, what else? Tramadol, hydrocodone, codeine, or that shit you doped me with before. That should do the trick.
I mean, we're not creating any more alters. So technically we should be fine to give him some, but we're gonna make him into an addict.
Okay, I get it. I could give you some more.
That's what I'm talking about.
Just don't go too heavy on it. Could be addictive.
It is
Like,
probably
I don't know that. I hit rock bottom in my life more than once. But I ain't going back down there. I learned my lessons, don't you worry your ugly ass.
nice. I'm proud. Maybe I'm proud. So research a solution. Okay, so we need to go to the command center, not the kitchen. So what do we need? We need more of the squiggly thing. Okay. We should go and talk to our boys.
This bass is messing with my head. What do you mean? I swear I heard some weird-ass rattling noises.
Okay.
Oh, man. I hope I didn't break anything. Busy day, huh?
Busy day, huh? Yeah. Okay, so definition. What is the definition upstairs?
I can see that you're angry.
Just leave me alone.
Come on, let me help. What do you usually do when you feel like this?
I don't know. Go to a bar, I guess. Nothing better than a bottle of cheap, lukewarm beer, am I right?
Not a fan of beer. Thank you.
Well, brother, good news. There's plenty of beer, and it's free. Give my people plenty of beer, good and cheap, and you will have no revolution.
So where was the machinery? It was downstairs. We need to kind of disable the... Found the computer. So, assignments. Prepare modules, end of day estimate. Metals, filter. So we do have metals. There we go. Up the airlock. That's fine. Не видел. No, they didn't. So let's just quickly fuck this up. Got this.
Hey, man. We're running out of storage space.
Again? Jesus. Alright. What's taking up 1,000? We just have some materials. Okay, so let's see what we can put to good use. So, if we put this, can we put it there now? If we put this. Here. That's here. We have more space here. Do this. Okay, never mind. So we can do this. Can we put this here? Make a corridor. And one more storage. Wait, we can do the arc. Jesus Christ. Okay. So we need to use this here. So if this goes so we need an elevator like this. 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 I need to do one more storage here. Elevator here. Elevator here. Elevator here. So okay. This can't even go here. No. This needs to go here. So we can't move this. So this needs to be so if we worm the way like this, this is okay, this is okay. We can put this here. Storage here. Storage. So this doesn't matter that much. We're gonna go to space. So this works like this. It technically doesn't because we do need this. pengar i fonden också. Så. This. We can just build something, honestly. Just do this temporarily. Then we need build an elevator here. An elevator here. So, storage. Our storage is around 1,000.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there? All done. Should I take care of this now?
Yes. We do have people. That's
Long day, huh?
yeah.
Hello, Dulski here.
Yo,
Yeah.
Cornelius.
Tell me you did it.
How are you
Tell me
doing?
You have the Ark.
I did it.
Well done. Now, all we need to do is bring it home safely. Are you making progress with that obstacle of yours?
No.
I'm still looking for a way out.
Oh, I don't want to cause panic. You better hurry.
Doing fine. Still testing out Scum Survival.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of Scum Survival the other day. It looks interesting. Reminds me of like the survival games, like where you build bases and stuff. How's it going so far?
Just let me get on with it.
Of course. Keep pushing. As Just let me know if there's any way I can
Complex
help you.
and fun.
All right.
That's nice.
Thanks.
I can't do complex stuff. I'm too dumb for that. So let's see. Can I go to the research hub and research it myself? No, I can't. So we have a small problem. I think we soft walked ourselves, maybe. Where's the miner? So we need to assign somebody. Let's say this guy to the fuel base, organics. We don't have enough food, okay. So okay, there we go. We also do have some time on our shift, so we should you know what? I think we do have enough materials, so should do it like this. Metals. Okay, resources. We are Captain Storage. Yeah. I don't think we really need this that much currently. So, this. How do we squeeze more storage space is the question. can squeeze one here. That here. We might have enough space. Storage here. Does it matter? Wait, does it even matter if we have that connected? Some models to discard the changes. I have it. We just need technically to have this, and now we can remove this, and now we can actually put this back. Okay.
Interesting game. A mixture of base building and story orientation.
Yeah. The only problem is I need somebody to research in the lab, but I cannot create more people because I'm locked from more people. So the problem is, I think I'm soft locked. But I'll check that in a minute. Okay, we have enough storage. Yes. There we go. That's not connected, but it doesn't. Does it matter? Yeah, we can't have people upstairs. Yes. Short one. So technically we can't refund this because we don't have enough space, but we can just use do this. Okay, I guess this will have to do it. No, we can't because we cannot connect this. So 960. This we definitely don't have 916, so storage. And now. So we need to have 840 storage. Can you remove the lot? Yeah, sure. There we go. Now we need less storage. Can I just put the research lab here? No, it doesn't make sense because there is nothing to put here. What is there? And here we can just build an elevator.
Base building is similar to XCOM 1 and 2.
Yeah, kind of like XCOM 1 and 2. You're like limited in the space, but the most challenging thing is Research Lab 2? 2? Wait a minute. Why does it say 2? Discard. So. Can't get rid of this because we don't have the storage space. I honestly think we might have to restart because the main problem is not even that. We are fine on storage. But where is it? It's here. So the problem is, to progress the story, we need to research the scientist. But the branching limit is reached. But this, because we have already 3 people. So we're meant to have the researcher anyway, but we got the botanist because I thought we needed him. And the miner. So I guess we have to return here. Yeah, I guess we have to return here when we had just 2 people. Because we don't really need the botanist yet. We do have the food. Oh well. Rest in peep. So. Ah no, that's where we researched the guy. Okay, so we need to go back even further. Even further beyond. Let's go. Day 9. So do we have the SWAT? Yeah, we do. So that was the problem because we filled all 3 SWATs and I noticed too late. So we need a scientist. Smart ass. So the base building is kind of similar to XCOM 1 and 2. I haven't really played them, I haven't. But the main issue, I think the main challenge here is you need to think ahead here. What might happen, what you might need. So I started preparing too much too early, so I had refinery, economics, botany, everything ready, and I'm like, yeah, but you need to think in like, oh no. Gen scientists. We are now the scientists. Let's go. So, scientist, miner, technician. Production. We need metals. Have we set up this outside? Yeah, we did. We haven't set up this. So. Oh, we have somebody here. Okay, so we just need to go here and get fuel. So after today, I'm going to have... Where is the thing? So, what do we have? We have the greenhouse. We don't have the laboratory. Okay, so... the dormitory. So we can just use the lab. We have everything else. And we will need the space here for the thing. For the big thick thing, but we might also swap it here anyway. Yeah. Something like you. Wow. Let's go here. What do we have? We have the drill. We have the mine outposts. We'll need one more mine outpost. Okay then.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Yep.
These loose rocks look like they might be passing. If only I had a tool to drill through.
Fire the laser. Come on. There we go. Here. So now there was a deposit here. I think here as far as I remember. The vantage point. There we go.
Okay.
So there is lava. We need a smart guy to solve the lava for us. Also, goddamn, the graphic is pretty. So, something here.
Hey, man. We're running out of storage space.
I know. Let's go back then. Topped off on fuel. And now, storage space. now we have more storage space. Patrz. And where can we put this? We need to put this here, I think. Okay, we have enough storage space for now. We don't need this, we don't need this, we don't need this yet. This was a fine purchase, it's fine. Greenhouse. Production. Greenhouse. Raw food. Okay, now we have a climbing hook. The miner wants to talk to us, I think. Does he? Yo.
Hi there. You're dealing with it really well.
Huh. But yeah.
Just don't push yourself.
Really?
You're anything but useless.
But
It's simple. Don't worry about
no.
There we go. It's nice that it actually reminds us what we did last time. So, yo dude.
Okay, we'll have a...
Holy.
Any ideas of...
So decide.
Okay.
Can we... Can I just destroy my captor's
Look at this beauty.
beauty check? Give me
Jan gave me my old lucky multi-tool.
a... nice.
Cool.
Cool. 余った時間で何しようあ、それ。Can we wake up the dude?
Hey, how are you feeling?
Hi there, scientist. How there?
Well, I'll be damned. You okay? Surprisingly okay. Especially considering what I'm seeing.
He sounds like such
Very
a nerd.
clearly. Good. Do you, remember your name? Of course. But... I think you know perfectly well who I am. So let's not waste time. Just tell me, how much did you find?
All of it.
What? How much rapidium is there? Did we get a breakthrough? You bet. There's a lot of it. Good. That's good. Wait, how do you know? Well, isn't it obvious?
It is.
I wake up seeing someone who looks and sounds like me, which has to mean we share the same DNA. Then there's the glasses. What about them? They're fake. Probably just manufactured to make me feel more like myself, but completely unnecessary otherwise, because here I am with perfectly good eyesight in the womb module, which can only lead to one conclusion.
You've been called.
That my body was created to replicate someone who doesn't wear glasses. You. And to do that, of course, you would need to have found Rapidium. Besides, I can see no other explanation for a sheep inside a space base. Correct me if I'm wrong.
100% on the mark.
Wow, you're right. It's impressive. I did create you out of my DNA. We're not identical, of course. I can see you're not as quick to process information. And that's the interesting part. Yeah. Our bodies are the same, but our minds are not. I needed a scientist on board. But there's always a scientist on board. So, what went wrong?
They died. Oh,
The old crew is gone. They're all dead. That's why I needed to alter myself into different versions. With the use of the quantum computer on board and something called mind records. Oh, I see. A recalculated mind based on an infinite amount of variables to contain the desired consciousness in a biological vessel. That actually sounds plausible. So, what do you need from me now? You have to get our research lab running at once. We need to make some improvements fast if we want to succeed. Then I guess the sooner I start, the better. You're right. Why don't you start with going through the mission logs? I need to get the full picture first. My thoughts exactly. Good. This might work.
alright then.
Despite he is a clone, he is pragmatic in this situation.
Generally, if you're put in a situation often enough times, like if you're constantly around studies, if you're constantly training your mind, you will start to think in a different way. Like you will change your perspective, change the way you basically think about things. So yeah, no, it's plausible. It's a plausible way to generally go through things. So yeah, he's very pragmatic in this situation because he knows there is nothing else to do about it. Like, worst case scenario, he was yanked from his world. Best case scenario, he was just created here and he's continuing to live on there. So, you know, win-win. He gets to help people. That's at least my take of it. So we have a call. But yeah, generally the most interesting part is that... Let's just take a call. The most important part of all of this is that you can be a different person in different situations, not only by making the different choices,
Finally.
I'd say,
I've been impatient to meet you.
but still,
Yeah, sure.
let's see.
You that big fish Lucas was mumbling about?
Now we're talking to the boss of everything. Not the boss of
Terrence
everything, but our
Maxwell.
supervisor.
But yes, I am both his and your superior at mining operations. First of all,
If
my
you're put in a
heartfelt
high-stress
condolences.
situation all the time, you
Losing
will
the
be
whole
able to
crew
deal with
must have been
high-stress
hard on
better,
you.
but have more anxiety due to that.
Yeah. I still can't get over it.
Their families have been informed. They're grief-stricken, as you can imagine.
Like they mentioned, it's the
But the
same
deaths
body
of
but
their
not the
loved
same
ones
mind.
will go
Because
down
you
in
do
history
different choices,
as
you
part of
experience
a
different things.
pioneering
Like if you're a
discovery.
drunk,
Your
you know.
discovery.
So, do people know I found Rapidium?
We're keeping the news within a very limited circle. It's only wise for the time being.
Of course. Yeah. No reason to get everyone hyped up. Might still fail.
I can see you're a grown man, Jan. You understand the stakes. Don't put pressure on you.
Spooky Wookie Raid.
Hey there, Ollie. Hey everyone. How are you doing? Let me just. Yoink. Oh, one sec. I need to properly edit my Nightbot. It's trolling everything that's with high caps. Hey Ollie, hey everyone. Welcome to the
Heck,
game.
no caps
Raiders.
for me.
Yeah, I need to either disable the Nightbot or just edit the settings. I think it's a bit annoying. But yeah, thank you very much for the raid. Hi Anime, hi Deeks, hi Oli, and hi Gino. How are you doing, everyone? Shout out, Oli Doug. Does this work? It works. Hey Elinari, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. So, everyone who is currently
Hope
watching...
Alters is going well. How is it so far?
It is. It's going well so far. So, generally, it's a story, and there is like slight spoilers warning because we're still in the beginning. But the plot is we are a random dude on a random mission in space. The crew dies, and apparently we find out a miraculous resource that lets us clone things. And we generally just go back into alternate realities, aka alters, and create them like different minions.
Failure is not
So
it.
I need to skip through this. So
I
don't
have.
spoil
Sure.
you guys.
Let's.
We reloaded because we kind of soft walked ourselves though.
Can't
That's
you?
the main
You said
problem
Well,
with the tutorial.
you-
I started thinking of what I might need after the tutorial and it kind of
So-
fucked me out.
You mean like a?
So
Listen,
let's
I need
just get out of
Would you
that
really
Wait.
step.
story. Well, skipping through, how was your...
Repeating.
I think you were doing Oni because it's the weekend. How was it? Did you get some achievements? Did you get some nice loot? And yeah, we basically just get different versions of Jan. So in this case, a scientist, a miner, and a technician. And us, because we're not spectacular in any way, which is normal. So we're just standing there and be like, ah, yes, you need to do this. Why? So, yeah.
Yup. Chaotic. Past me is a horrible person who left everything for present me to clean up.
I know, right?
Greetings, Raiders.
The... Did it change the settings again? 1 second, because... No, the VSync is off. Okay, good. I started the game for the second time today, and it resetted VSync and motion blur, and everything was blurry as fuck earlier. So yeah, I think it needs a patch. But yeah, generally they're like, this guy is a scientist, this guy is an awesome miner with big muscles, and you are here. So yeah, it's just standing there. But yeah. However, I wouldn't change the current Oli for any other Oli. So yeah, let's see. So we can put out across the wall. Okay, so generally it has the typical base building stuff. We have the base overview, and I'm terribly sorry for the layout. I suck at layouts. Everything, like half of it is just small storages and whatnot. But it's still kind of the base, like, tutorial, because they're like, you can remove rocks with this, you can do something else with that. So generally that's the most, like, simple way to make bases, because most of the things you can just assign your dudes to do something, and it does tell you there is no employee, there is nobody assigned, but it doesn't need maintenance or something like that. So in this case we want to assign the researcher, Jan, scientist, to the lab, while the other people are, mining for stuff. Also, we don't need that, we honestly need that. metals. There we go. So yeah, I soft walk myself by getting a botanist because I like, you know, I want some nice spicy flowers. I want some jalapenos. Like, it's not life. You can cook generic slop, but what's food without proper jalapenos to make them spicier? So, you know, that's above survival, above base building. I decided to have, you know, a greenhouse, but you know. Let's see. So also we have a actual human mechanic of between 7 and 4 a.m. You need to plan out your day and do stuff, and in the evening you're not working efficiently and you need to be doing other stuff. However, I end up working past midnight anyway because I'm like, well, I'm used to it. So the game punishes you by, if you work until like 4 a.m. you're gonna get up like mid-noon, so you have less time in the day. So the game also teaches us some nice things to try and implement in the real world. Maybe, kinda, sorta, who knows. But yeah, it's surprisingly chill for a base builder though. There is a, like, calamity, like most games, like XCOM basically. The calamity is coming, you need to do this. Eventually. Where was the building thingy? It's upstairs. I was get lost in my own base. So we need to build this, and for this we need some more fuel, which at the end of the day we'll have, and the timey-wimey resource. Let's see. By the end of the day, we will have enough. So let's get out. Also, something else that the game has, really pretty graphics. Let me show you. So, don't mind the radiation, please. But the graphics are pretty decent. I mean, it is a pretty new game, but it has a really nice layout outside also. I need to go back in so I can put on the radiation shield, because I kind of forgot. And we slept through a radiation storm, apparently. Wait. Okay, that's fine. There. Also need to put some filters. Now, back outside. So we want to go here, and you connect, like, typically in this fashion, like outposts with, you know, power lines, so you can actually go somewhere and farm stuff. So where were we? We have this. No, we don't, because we're being stupid about it, and we have put it in the queue probably and haven't crafted it yet. So, the typical workbench. You can queue stuff and let your guys do it, but in this case we're just going to craft it ourselves. And specialist take less time, obviously. Post. And as you can see in the bottom left, the little big thing that's draining, that's our energy. I didn't take the colors, so it was that cute. There we go. Let's go back outside. Here we have one of us, just mine. We will leave them to it. going to show you also the sides. So look at this. Like, sometimes, I don't know, proper backdrops just do it for me. ちょっと綺麗でしょ? Anyway, let's go back to the Industrial Revolution. We have a storage, we have a fuel. This is the special resources that the game has, like the time travel thing. So let's connect it to the base. Let's survive it. Actually, can we? We should be able to. This. And go the other way. Sorry, I'm being dumb. Retrieve. 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 I said retrieve. Yeah. This way. Now we can farm some spells and shit. Let's go. Let's raise some tripping. You're tired. So what? I'm not gonna let that stop me. There is radiation. So Biotank. So our two main objectives currently are we need to build something to contain the special resource, and we need to find a way out. So we have our guy almost done with the research, which is very nice. After that, what do we want them to do? Okay, we'll just wait for the mission thing to finish. Production. We have nothing in the queue. I just do a couple of those. And one more of those. Kitchen, greenhouse, okay, so we need the special resource, which we're almost halfway now. So we should go to bed after talking to the guys. Where's the scientist? Here. Scientist who is just willingly doing. Okay, never mind. I'm just being too stupid.
So, how are you? Settling in all right? Settling in is overrated. I analyze reality from wherever I am, however uncomfortable the angle. There's always an observation to be made. I'd love to hear what you managed to observe. This place is not run optimally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't trained to command a mission. But now that you're here, with your experience, I'd love to pick your brain. Do you think you could mentor me? Good thinking. First of all, you need to set long-term goals and draw up a roadmap for each of them. Remember to include all unpredictable variables in the equation. That way you can have contingency plans at the ready for each
He's
instance.
teaching us how to do Six
All right,
Sigma Black
all right,
Belt training.
slow down. Prioritize resources. Do not waste time on idle conversations with the crew. Hide the booze. Don't be cheap on coffee. That's slow enough for you?
Don't be cheap on coffee. I agree, because I don't drink booze and I drink coffee, so more coffee.
Hey,
Team building is important.
just crossed out
Well,
every team building exercise on my list. The people are there for the mission, not the other way round. Truth is, I really wish we could make use of the tech I worked on for all these imaginary years. It would make things so much easier if it existed. So what exactly was your research about? Nanotech in space exploration. We went from a
Nanotech.
humble startup to making headlines in a
You had
few
my
months.
interest, but now you have my
Taking our
curiosity.
solutions to the front line was my dream come true. The data we could bring back. You had big plans for it. Well, now it's all gone. Turning it over in your head won't get you anywhere. You should focus on the work you need to do here and now. I never thought I'd say it, but yes, you're right. Let's get Rapidium back to Earth, and maybe later.
I like how, because
We'll
he's a egghead, basically, he's a smart guy. On the background you can see the anxiety rising. Like here, you can actually see how everyone is feeling. That guy's pretty, you know, well-rounded. Anxiety. It's just creeping on the bottom left. Okay, so it's almost midnight. We've turned on the anti-radiation shield, so we can get a good night's sleep actually this time. So first we need to go out. And farm some magical materials.
There's something I gotta tell you.
Right.
Steamy, I'd like to draw your attention to something. I'm done here. Should I do this now?
What, ready?
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Yeah, sure. Okay, we have enough. We can go back to base now. So, the miner wanted to talk to us.
Got a riddle for you.
I'm not interested.
What gets wet while drying?
Seriously, can't you see I'm busy?
Guess you're not that smart after all. You got everything you need out there? Drills and...
So, hey there.
Hey, you wanted to talk about something?
Yeah,
What is it?
I need something to, you know, keep me going. I feel like shit.
What do you mean?
Like candy,
The arm
maybe.
that I lost in an accident. It's weird, but it hurts. I mean, fuck, it hurts.
But your arm's there. And it looks fine.
I know it's fucked up, but so is everything else here. This arm is yours, not mine. I'm not some kind of wimp, so if I say it hurts, it really fucking hurts, alright?
Okay,
I mean-
okay. Calm down.
He doesn't have
I
any.
believe you.
All right, so you know there's only one way to deal with it, right? Numb the son of a bitch.
Yeah, with candy
What are you talking
and
about?
cat food.
Painkillers.
Lots of
What
cat
else? Tramadol,
Oh, I
hydrocodone, codeine, or that shit you doped me with before.
Yeah, that was
Should do
cat
the
food.
trick.
Okay. We have more
Okay,
than enough
I
cat
get it.
food.
I
Enjoy.
could give you some more.
That's what I'm talking about.
Just don't go too heavy on it. Could be addictive.
Like I don't know that. I hit rock bottom in my life more than once. But I ain't going back down there. I learned my lessons. Don't you worry your ugly ass.
So, did you find a solution to our problem? Yes. It's super simple. We'll build a bridge. Oh, just like that? Well, it can't be a regular bridge, of course. We don't have the time nor the manpower to accomplish that. However, there is a certain technology that came to my mind, superconductive bridge anchors. They could allow us to quickly span a light but durable construction across our obstacle.
Sounds. So he wants us to. Okay, fine.
Wow, great. Sounds exciting. Yes, but... Oh, here we go. Cut out the sarcasm. It's not my fault this excursion was prepared by a dilettante. Blueprints for the anchors should be standard equipage for every mission since Project Versant went live. But not on this one. They should fire the logistician, if there ever was one.
Probably not.
Versant? Versatile Synthetics program. One of my undergraduate students went to work for them. Had some impressive achievements, including designing bridge anchors for heavy exploration equipment. You'd think it would be obvious, but no.
Stop moaning.
Tell me about it. It's so typical of Ally Corp to send people on a mission and then leave them stranded without proper equipment. I hope you're not feeling sorry for yourself, because we need to act. You are in touch with mining operations, right? Maybe. It's classified information. That's a pathetic way of asserting authority. Of course you are in touch with them.
Technically,
You'd never have come up
but
with
they're just
altering yourself
space
on
control.
your own.
They're not even
So,
mining operations.
next time you talk to someone from Mining Ops, tell them to send over the anchor blueprints from Versant. Once we have them, things will go back to super simple. You'll see.
Okay.
All right, will do.
So we need to talk to the big boss and get the things. Let's see. Nobody else wants to talk. Okay, actually, no, the technician, I think, wanted to talk. Nope.
I can see that you're angry.
Just leave me alone.
Come on, let me help. What do you usually do when you feel like this?
I don't know. Go to a bar, I guess. Nothing better than a bottle of cheap, lukewarm beer, am I right?
Well, brother, good news. There's plenty of beer, and it's free.
Give my people plenty of beer, good and cheap, and you will have no revolution.
Okay, so can we build what they wanted us? Yeah. Where can we slap it? Bum, bum, bum. Can swap it here. Like this. Yeah, works. Okay, let's head downstairs to talk to the upstairs chief. Yeah. Moshi moshi.
Hello, Dulski here.
Jan, tell me you did it. Tell me you have the Ark.
I did it.
I honestly
Well
think,
done.
by the way, that's the
Now,
Geralt of
all
Rivia
we need
voice
to do
actor.
is bring it home safely. Are you making progress with
Or
that
he's just,
obstacle
you
of
know,
yours?
similar.
I'm still looking for a way out.
Well, I don't want to cause panic, but you better hurry.
I'm gonna need your help.
What can I do for you?
I need blueprints for superconductive bridge anchors from Project Versant.
Versant? But how do you know about that?
My scientist Alter told me.
A scientist? Really? First I learned you read Camus. Now that you could have become a scientist, who on top of it all seems to be familiar with aborted scientific programs unknown to the public.
Aborted?
No, no.
Are you sure?
Yes. Project Versant was terminated years ago due to lack of satisfactory results.
But my scientist said they developed some tech.
My word. Are you saying that he thinks it still exists? That's fascinating. Your scientist must have been part of it somehow. And in his reality, the program was a success. That's amazing, Jan. You do understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. He did mention an undergraduate student of his who went to work for the program.
The proverbial flap of the butterfly's wings. It must feel incredible
The
to
proverbial
realize
butt of
such
the
a
cat's paw, I
universe-bending
see.
potential in your life path.
All I'm hearing is that you don't have my blueprints.
No, I'm sorry. They simply don't exist. But there is still something we can do.
What's that?
I have an idea. It's a long shot, but it might be all we have. Project Versant did leave behind unfinished drafts. Crisscrossed formulae, discarded calculations, the usual scribbles of a scientific stream of consciousness at work. For what it's worth, I'll ask Lucas to send it over to your terminal. Maybe that resourceful altar of yours can put it to good use.
Oh, okay. It's better than nothing, I guess.
If we have the
I
building
have to
blocks,
say, Jan,
we'll
I'm
be fine.
beginning to see more and more potential in this situation of yours. I hope we speak soon. Good luck, as always.
Bye, boss. Okay, so it's late at night. Next objective is give the blueprints to the scientist, and it's almost midnight generally in games, so I think that might be a good stopping point. Let's just save, because we did a couple of hours, 2.5 hours, and I need to cook lunch. So what we'll do is we will raid out into Halloween, because I see that he's on currently. The game autosaves, so you know there is no way to manually do it. So yeah. Thank you everyone for being here today. Thank you everyone. Thank you Sanad earlier for the water reminder as well. It's brand new, so thank you for giving it a test run, and very like big thanks to Ollie and all the raiders. Thank you very much, people. Much appreciated. Let me just type in the command because I am terrible at this. Not raid. There we go. So everyone, thank you very much for coming today. We'll raid Ween. He's doing Final Fantasy currently, I think. Yeah, he's doing Final Fantasy. So Palace of the Dead attempts 161 onwards.
Have a nice Sunday.
Thank you very much, Cornelius. Thank you very much for watching as well. I hope you liked the game. It's pretty fun, and it was annoying that we soft-locked ourselves, but it's still kind of the tutorial level, so there is a progression. So, thank you everyone, and hope you have a nice Sunday, and a great next week as well. Bye. Oh.
Have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to stay hydrated and take care of yourself.
ではでは、皆様、ありがとうございましたと、またにゃん。ほい。
Well, now we're done. We'll take the extra strength. Lovely, lovely. Take the free strength. And we out. Did that respawn? I think it did. Yeah. The stairs are always dodgy for traps. It's really annoying. One thing to always be aware of. Hey, cheers, Arth.